What's good, internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome back to WWE 2K15 in 2021 on the PS5 because, hey, why not? I am currently in December of 2019. If only they knew what was going to happen in 2020. Let's proceed. Randy is the champion. Vicky has nothing for me. I'm a heel. And Triple H is supposed to help me out here, be the face of the place, but what's happening? I don't know. What I do know is I'm about to Batista bomb the animal. He gon' get that Slugtista bomb, you feel me? Anyhow, welcome to a fine Saturday. It's been a while since I've said that phrase on this show. Those longtime fans know, back in the day, this show used to be 7 days a week. And then YouTube kept burying it, so I was like, why all this extra work for no reason? I don't know. But I'm here because Pixels went up on Tuesday. Y'all should go watch it. It was pretty funny. But I'm here today because obviously we don't have a new Pixels until next Saturday. That's the plan. Batista is here, the Slugger is here, and the wrestling beardness is here. Let's go. Big Dave hunting alone, the pit of danger, if you will. And so, top of the news today, before I get to SmackDown, we have this Snoop Dogg business. And he had done AEW back in January. And we had heard at the time there was some heat on him back in January. Now he was on some show and confirmed that bit of heat there after doing AEW, where they wanted to push pause on his deal with WWE, right? But then 2 weeks later, they called him about a video game. And a lot of folks right now are saying, well, does that mean he's going to be in 2K22 in some capacity? Perhaps picking the soundtrack or something as like a bonus character, or who knows? But possibly, it could have been the fact that he was a character in WWE Champions, which came out a month after he was on AEW. Like, that character came out a month after being on AEW. So that could have been that. He didn't say which game. So I don't want to get too far on that kind of speculation, if you will. So, beyond that, I want to offer some well wishes to one Terry Funk, who got the Rona, and hopefully he'll be okay at the age of 76. If anybody is a tough SOB that can beat it, it would be Terry Funk forever. Forever. So, Big Dave going down. I took out Randy Orton, and now I'm taking out Big Dave. So, you know, that's how we run things here on the show, animal. Slugtista bomb. Thumbs down. And I can't pin on that? Like, that should have been a pinfall opportunity, and it didn't give it to me. But, here we are. Here we go. 2. Pinned by your own finisher, Dave. I'm sorry. Show me all those Slugtista bombs. Thank you very much. He gave me what I want. 4.5 stars with Batista. Vicky has nothing for me. We are now heading towards the Royal Rumble. It's January. They still had crowds in 2020 in January. So, yes. Randy Orton defeats Kane at TLC. Attackslug, someone has requested to fight you. John Cena wants you in a match. I need a good warm-up. Count me in. Alright, one-on-one. I've beaten John Cena so many times. I will attitude adjust him into the ground once again. And so, moving on to SmackDown, which I rarely get to discuss here on a Saturday. SmackDown opened with Cesaro and Seth freaking Rollins doing a promo. Out comes main event Jey Uso. Out comes Daniel Bryan. Out comes Roman Reigns. Because they want to have that match between Cesaro and Roman. And Roman's like, nah, right? But this right here, this whole opening segment is like, man, makes you miss Teddy Long. Because as soon as Daniel Bryan was out there to help out Cesaro against Uso and Seth, you're like, man, that sounds like a tag team match, playa. And indeed, it was a tag team match, playa. Holla, holla. And the faces won that match. But Seth left. He's like, you know what? I don't need this tag team match. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. I'm out of here. And so Jay eats the pinfall again, and Jay gets swung a bunch of times to kind of help call out Roman Reigns. Didn't work. Didn't work. So, Triple H, look at that. In the face of John Cena. Haha. And mushmouth to Triple H, as John Boy does not like that at all. Not a fan. Oh no. Oh no. Reversed the belly to belly suplex. Deal with the game. The game is here to help me out, Mr. John Cena. So, Nia Jax fought Tamina. Nobody Mina, and Tamina got the shocking upset victory here because of some Reginald distraction. I feel like eventually we're going to see Nia and Shayna break up because of Reggie. So he missed Mania. He's back now on the show, so I guess he's all better from whatever he was ill with from Mania weekend. It's fine. John Cena here, his health is doing pretty good, so I am shocked and surprised. No, stay down, John Boy. So I can do this to you. Stay down. Now you can get up and get hit with your own attitude adjustment into the pinfall. 1, 2, and a 3. Clean. He had plenty of health left there. Shocking. Yeah. Them replays. He got his attitude adjusted. I could see him, etc. There was a backstage deal here with Kevin Owens, who was in line for the IC title against Apollo Crews this very evening on SmackDown. And then Big E came out to get in his face because Big E has not forgotten Big O. Continuity, man. Continuity. Do you feel that? It's the WWE Universe sensing a new star being born. They can feel it. You're on a path to greatness. But let me remind you, all paths lead through me. Because, yeah, the face who runs the place. We get it, John Boy. We understand. So, am I not in the Rumble, or what's happening here? I handily defeated John Cena in January of 2020. So, do I work the Rumble in the Rumble, or what's going to be the... Alright, here's the deal. If you put on a 4-star match or better, I will personally teach you what it takes to be the best in this business. I'm a heel, John Cena. Why would you teach me anything if I'm going to be a heel? This makes no sense. Unless I am corrupting John Cena for that eventual final heel turn, which would never happen, but hey, it'd be hilarious. You know what? You got a deal, John Cena. You got a deal. I'll do the 4 stars with you on Raw. This is just John being salty. He's just like, look, I can't accept losing. I gotta fight you again. And it's a tables match. So I gotta A, get 4 stars, and B, put John Cena through a freaking table. That should be interesting. So yes, even though Owens and Big E are both faces right now, having the character of Big E, remember that stuff when Owens was Big O and then betrayed them to get that shot against Kofi. Yeah, it's important for characters to recall their history, even when they're both on the same side. Just saying. Just saying. So, Owens did fight Apollo Crews for that IC belt and lost, thanks to some, nonsense there. And Sami Zayn then dancing. He was on commentary, dancing over the prone body there of KO, because he's a hilarious dancer, so sure. Now, this does mean that Apollo backstage getting beat up by Big E afterwards means that we have a IC match next week. So Big E gets his match again next week against Apollo for that IC title. It's fine, sure, why not? Now, the big return here. Finally, Aleister Black is back on TV with a backstage vignette promo thing, and I guess he's a heel. He's like, you people, so that usually means, hey, you're a heel. But no John Cena, no comeback for you. Sorry, that's not happening. Not happening. But yes, super happy to see Aleister Black back on TV. Does him discussing the Dragon mean that perhaps a Daniel Bryan feud, who is the American Dragon? I don't know, just spitballing here. You never know. Dropkick John Cena, who activated his comeback, and now it's gonna all just drain away, John Cena. It all goes away. Sorry, I'm not getting that 5-knuckle shuffle, you weirdo. So, I feel like the Aleister Black thing is very much, they played a lot of Far Cry 5. It's got that kind of a vibe to it. Which, sure, fine, that works. Now, we learned that the next challenger for Bianca Belair for that SmackDown Women's title will indeed be Bayley. So, back in that title picture is Bayley. Ding dong. Hello. The Mysterios fought Otis and Chad Gable, and how crazy is it that they split up Otis out of a tag team? They fired his tag team partner, and they put Otis back in a tag team. Like, why have them split up in the first place? Look, I'm glad that Chad Gable is getting on TV. Like, that, good thing, because Gable is super, super talented. But all that with Otis to just put him back in a tag team is the dumbest thing in the world. I'm sorry. It's... that was hilarious. He just hit him in the head. That's really good, John Cena. That's really good. You're gonna go through a table here, John Cena. Pick it up. Pick it up. Set it up. R1, L1. L1. There. Table. So, whoops. And that was no. So the main event was that response from Roman to Cesaro, and the response was no. You're stupid. It's not happening. So that means that he has responded to Table Daniel Bryan and says, hey, D-Bry, I don't like you. I will never like you. And next week, we're fighting one more time for that Universal title. And if you lose, I never want to see you again. Now, that's the words of Roman, right? So it's not officially confirmed yet, as it is a loser leaves SmackDown match. Not confirmed, but I would imagine between now and next Friday, that will get confirmed. And we know that Bryan is at the end of his contract, right? So is this how they have him written off TV, or does he go to Raw, or even NXT? Like, there are options here for D-Bry. And triangle? Triangle? No? What was that? He's planking, folks. There we go. Here's hoping. That was 4 stars. That's a terrible... How do you miss a drop kick? Terrible. Absolutely, earth-shatteringly lame. But was that enough to get 4 stars? Is the question. Because it was 5 stars. So yes, John Cena. That, my friend, is what being a superstar is all about. The universe is right about you. You are special. I'm a man of my word. Let's meet up to train together soon. I have a lot to teach you. Attackslug, I recognize you as one of the top superstars in WWE. You now have access to my... This whole thing was to unlock his moveset? Really? That's all this was to get the John Cena moveset? I don't care, John Cena. I don't care. Oh my god. Was that John Cena politicking his way to keep me out of the Royal Rumble event? I mean, it is still January, right? We still have a few weeks here in January. So will the match here with D-Bry say, hey, guess what? Royal Rumble's coming up. It's the road to WrestleMania. You know, all that good stuff that happens on that month of the year every freaking year. By the numbers type video packages and whatnot. Like, yeah, I guess. But yeah, the whole thing with Bryan here is that they're saying that he has to vanish after this match if he loses next week. And I could imagine that Edge might cost him that match, and we get more Edge and Roman at some point, perhaps heading towards the next, well, not Backlash, but, you know, the next big show. Either Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. One of those two. One of those two, D-Bry. Who knows? But I guess the question is, will Bryan resign, or is he going to say, you know what, I just want to go other countries to wrestle here? Because I know he wants to do both, but I don't see them allowing him to do both. It's WWE. They want you locked down like the Uso Penitentiary. And the D-Bry, he's like, nah, man. I want to go other places and wrestle. So, will he be allowed is a good question. Come on now. In the corner. Signature. What a shot. And I'll bring it back just for you, D-Bry. Just for you. I'll give you that Slug Exploder. The fans have been yearning for it. Hitting it again after so long and squashing a former 5-time heavyweight champion of the world. Now, does that put me in the Royal Rumble match? Was that a qualifier? How does it work here, Vicky? Let me know. It's still January, and nobody has mentioned the Royal Rumble just yet. Kind of curious. We'll find out on Monday on this show. Tune in for that. I'm Attack Slug. See you there. See you then. See you next time. And I'm out.